Inside the Delta Center during Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals, the noise is deafening and the hostility is absolute. The Chicago Bulls are running on fumes. Scottie Pippen is struggling with a severe back injury, Dennis Rodman is physically drained, and Michael Jordan is nearing the end of his physical tether. The clock shows 41.9 seconds remaining, and Chicago trails by a single point. If they fail here, they face a Game 7 that their bodies are unlikely to survive. To secure a sixth championship, Jordan has to move beyond pure athleticism. He must rely on a sequence of tactical decisions to win the game in this final minute. Coming out of a timeout, Jordan immediately drives for an uncontested layup instead of running a set play to drain the clock. This chart compares the remaining game clock against the scoring margin. By scoring in just 4 seconds, Jordan cuts the deficit while preserving 37 seconds of play. This decision ensures the Bulls get the ball back for at least one more possession, keeping their championship math alive without being forced to commit an intentional foul. Now trailing by 1, Utah initiates their offense. They feed the ball into the low post to their star, Karl Malone. As the entry pass flies, Jordan abandons his defensive assignment. He drifts along the baseline, mapping a path to Malone's blindside. The diagram highlights the interception point. Jordan strips the ball before Utah initiates their half-court offense. This defensive read instantly inverts the pressure. The Jazz go from a controlled offense to a panicked, backpedaling transition state. On the sideline, Bulls head coach Phil Jackson has a timeout available to draw up a final play. Instead, he chooses not to call it. By letting the game flow, Jackson prevents the Jazz from making defensive substitutions or organizing their standard half-court structure. This decision maintains a state of chaos on the floor, delivering an unsettled defense directly to Michael Jordan. With 10 seconds left, Jordan isolates Bryon Russell at the top of the key. He drives hard to his right, then executes a crossover, planting his foot to shift Russell's momentum in the wrong direction. With the defender cleared, Jordan transitions into a balanced fadeaway jumper, keeping his legs tucked and arms extended. The ball drops through the net at the 0.05.2 mark. This shot is the result of tactical isolation, exploiting the exact defensive mismatch created over the previous 35 seconds of play. This sequence secured the sixth championship, the final victory for the Chicago Bulls dynasty. The final iconic pose is the culmination of a 3-part tactical sequence: the quick layup, the blindside steal, and the isolation jumper. With his athleticism fading, Jordan's primary weapon in these final moments was his ability to manipulate the clock and the court. These 42 seconds serve as the closing chapter for a team that knew they were stepping off the court together for the last time. The conclusion of Game 6 remains the definitive ending to the Bulls dynasty, one through the calculated application of basketball logic.